Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Now we're gonna continue where we left off when in the last video. Let's
Yo.
do it. Okay.
By the way, bro, I just silenced my phone.
Now you're
Again,
good.
I don't know if you heard that ringtone,
Barely, but yeah, I did. I need to
and
go
I'm sure you know
to.
what it said. Don't repeat it, but you did hear what it said, right?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay. Well, thankfully it doesn't pop up on your screen through recording. At least I don't think it does. Um, I'll send you a message of what it said.
Weed bird.
Keyboard. Who knows? Probably typing this out will put me on some kind of list. Oh, and remember, bro, the term I'm using is a substitute for another no-no word. Uh, I want to make sure I type out quote by. Okay, I just sent it. Yeah, whenever you read it, you'll probably be glad I turned my phone on mute completely. Whatever you do, do not read it aloud.
You'll have to explain it to me better whenever we're not, when we're not, you know.
Recording.
Yeah. And the bow stink.
All I gotta say is if you were still on Twitch and that thing went off, immediate ban. If that gives you an idea of who that guy is. Uh,
I
the
heard you
one
talk.
that's in the quote, not
I've heard.
quoted by.
I've heard you talk to him about it before.
Yeah, he's the reason I said you should probably jump off Twitch and onto Ship YouTube. Because the SS YouTube is a hell of a lot better. Why the hell did I use the metaphor of Twitch and YouTube being boats?
Oh.
Probably because I said jump ship or jump from Twitch to YouTube, which made me think of like jump ship onto another ship.
Yeah. I'm only gonna use the RPG for like the rocket launcher bosses and stuff.
To be honest, I'd say another good enemy would probably be Lickers. Those things seem to be annoying as hell
They are. Believe me.
and hard as shit to kill. Like, you're pretty much guaranteed to take a hit if you run into one.
I took one too.
Yep. Because I don't think you can dodge them, can you?
No, you can stop them from like one hitting you, but they can one hit you. If you didn't know that.
No.
If you're
But it
hurt,
doesn't
if you
surprise me.
if you're hurt, they can one tap you.
Because I thought you could... Or am I thinking of 3, where they got, like, that quick dodge thing? Yeah, that's where you're playing as Jill, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Turn around. Lieutenant Brenna! Marvin!
Oh no.
It's time to go.
I'm gonna mute my mic. This guy deserves the respect.
We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
Go!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. You just can...
It's too late. I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin.
My bad, bro. I don't mean to keep making that thing pop up.
No, you're good. I cut my mic too, so you don't know when I did it.
Yeah. Give that guy the respect he deserves, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume he probably shot himself.
You'd be wrong.
Ah, fuck. I guess he turned before he could do it, maybe.
Yeah, you come back through there, he's a zombie.
Because if that ended the way I thought it would, the way I said it should have, honestly, you would have heard a bang right as that closed up. But since you didn't hear it, I'm going to assume that's the way they had it written. That he turned before he could do what you thought he was going to do.
Yeah. Shit.
Liquor.
Well,
Oh, you got another song. What time is it? Fucking shit. 4:15. I guarantee you that's gotta be Matt. No, what the hell did that say? If I didn't delete that straight off of my watch. The Firework Galaxy. A cosmic show. Man, I don't give a shit. Real quick, I am gonna check email though. Fucking try Spotify. 2 months free! But yeah, if I do that, you'll immediately start drawing off my debit card if I don't want you to, so fuck you, assholes.
cutscene coming up right here.
Okay. I'm just gonna flip the mic this time.
Are you okay? Wasn't long.
Who the fuck is that guy?
It's Birkin, bro.
Oh. Wait, Sherry's dad?
Yeah.
Ah, dude.
Did it to himself.
Yeah. Isn't that the guy that, like, was he intending to unleash it? Or wasn't he,
No,
like, filled full of holes or something on accident, and that made
he
him
wasn't. He
drop it?
wasn't. He wasn't full of holes on accident. It was. I mean, they weren't gonna shoot him, but he got in and got shot.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, with you playing as Hunk, he told him not to shoot him, but he ended up shooting anyway.
Yeah, cause he pulled the gun out. He pulled the gun.
I mean, that's usually the way those interactions kind of work. You go to pull something out of your pocket, they're going to expect the worst. It's just the way it is.
And Honk's like, "What are you doing? Are you stupid? We had orders to bring him in alive."
Somebody's
Well,
watching.
I can definitely see me not getting any sleep tonight.
Why?
You know what day it is, and you know where I live, so...
Yeah, it's the 4th of July. You know where I live?
Yeah, but thing is, they can't go past midnight where you live.
That is true. That is true.
Me, they can go as long as they fucking want, until somebody calls the sheriff's office. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you, they fucking flew up and down this road this morning.
The sheriff's
I don't know
office?
what the hell was going... Yeah. I don't know what the hell was going on, but they had their sirens going, fucking engine roaring and everything. There was like 3 or 4 of them going up and down my street.
It could have been.
So,
It could have been. It could have been. It could have been really. It could have been anything, really. To be honest with you.
to be honest, there's only one shit stirrer on this road, and its name is Mark Hambrick.
I know who that is.
Don't dare speak that way about George.
So, no doubt it's got something to do with him. And you know what? I don't give a flying fuck about saying his full name. The only reason somebody hasn't game-ended him yet is because he's not really that big of a threat. We just tolerate him. I'm not saying he can't cause that much damage financially. Because, I mean, we had to fucking shill out $25K because he reported us about something that honestly wasn't even that big of an issue. But, yeah. Well, that and the other people that live on my block are personally related to him. So.
Cutscene.
Alright, flip the mic.
That was it.
Okay. You know what, man? For little shit like that, I don't think we need to mute. The cutscenes with actual dialogue, I'd say yeah. That's when we need to mute.
I didn't know if I forgot if it went on longer than that or not.
Yeah, but the little cutscenes that have no dialogue, I'd say we keep ourselves unmuted. Unless there's a song in the background that could get you claimed.
Need a key card. You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me!
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp. Lower it. FBI.
Sorry. Thank you. For your help.
surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
You're good.
God knows this isn't happening. This can't be happening. This can't be. I'm afraid it is happening, Marty.
I'm back, bro. I was taking a hit off my cigarette. I need to move that fucking back scratcher. It's hanging at the foot of my bed above it, like on a shelf. And every time I twist, I gotta lift my leg and I keep kicking it. I'm barefooted right now, so that kinda hurt, seeing as how my toenails what came in contact with it. And starting to think my other ankle might have an issue, bro. Yesterday, when we were recording the other two videos, by the time I got up, man, here's the thing. I don't know how long it's been since I got that surgery done, but there's definitely still some soreness from it. Like, it can take up to 6 months to fully get rid of that. And you know there's an issue, or you got some kind of problem, whenever the ankle opposite to the one you had surgery on hurts more than the one you had surgery on.
Yeah.
It felt like it needed to pop, but then when I try to pop it, it wouldn't do it. And I'm like, wait, that's just soreness? That's fucking awful if it's just like pain from being sore. I think I might have a circulation issue in my legs, which is the why like just sitting down caused my ankles to hurt that bad. Which is odd because most of the time all I do is
Dude.
like lay down.
I put like 2 clips in his fucking head.
Oh, I know. Like, bro, wouldn't laying flat on a bed make your circulation better? No, actually, I think that would make it worse. Because you're not, like, moving. Your muscles are just constantly neutral. So that would, like, make them tighten up. I say that because that's what stretching does. That's what it's meant to do, is open up your circulation.
Yeah, I'd be saying I probably have no idea.
Maybe I ought to do what Bam Margera did. Find a stretch coach and wife her up. That's why Bam's doing so good. His current wife, he always says, like, I guess that's all I really needed was structure. My wife, man, whenever she tells me it's time to go to bed, there's no ands, ifs, or buts. And with his alcohol and drug problem, she gave him a conundrum, or an ultimatum, my bad. It's either the drugs and alcohol or me. And he said, no, I prefer to have you over the other stuff. To be honest, I'd say that's probably part of my problem. I have no structure. Now, I will admit some of the things I do is routine. Like, I try to go to bed at a certain time.
Yeah.
Whenever I look around and see shit I gotta do, I get it done right there. I don't know, dude, I think I need, like, the next time I go to BJC, I need to, like, bring up, maybe I should get myself tested for OCD. But you tell me, bro, does this sound like OCD to you? You find something you gotta do, right? Like, say, you know, you carry in a metric fuck ton of groceries, and you leave the heavy shit after, and you go, man, I'm a bit winded, I'll just save that stuff for later. But then you get that itch in the back of your head, and you're like, fuck it, I'll just do it now. You can't let that heavy shit sit in the car. you just ignore like the pain and exhaustion your body's going through, and you do it right now. Or like you can't leave a job for later, and you also have to do an entire thing like chores all at once. Like you won't quit until the job's done.
Yeah.
That kind of sound like OCD to you?
Some of it could be. I don't think all of it though.
And then the tea bottles, the ones I haven't drank yet, I put them on a shelf. Now this sounds like OCD, like telltale OCD. All the bottles have to be perfectly straight. The labels have to be aligned. If it's slightly crooked, it bothers me and I have to straighten it out.
Yeah, I have issue with that too. So it's not just you.
All the physical copies of games I have. Whoops.
Cutscene.
Hey, I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human. You been here long? Long enough. Are we the last ones alive? No, there's a few of us. Huh. That's good news, I guess. Yeah. That's of course Irons sent you. Irons? You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around? Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now. What do you mean by that? He's the bastard that locked me in here. I'm sure he had a good reason. He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass. I'd have done the same thing to him, I guess. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me. Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first. Look, we're both prisoners in this station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming. What? What's coming? Come on, don't be an asshole. Hey, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here! Oh my God. Who is that?
It's just me. So you can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use to my investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me. I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
That's the way you live life, bro. When it comes to interacting with people, you only give out as much info as you need.
Yeah.
First name basis, need to know only.
I'll be right back.
Okay. What the hell was I in the middle of saying before that cutscene came up? I can't remember. I know we were talking about OCD, but I think I need to get myself evaluated. Because there's a lot of signs that tell me I got it. But I ain't TikTok. I ain't gonna self-diagnose. And I know a lot of the complaints from there, people saying that getting evaluated costs too much. I disagree. If you got health insurance, which, I mean, yeah, a lot of people in this country don't, and I can't blame them for that. It's expensive. But, I mean, let's just say I've had my diagnosis since I was like 4.5. I've been going to BJC, Behavioral Health, or whatever, since I was a little kid. And that wasn't even me paying for it, so. And in case anyone's curious, bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, ADD, and ADHD. And no, I'm not crazy. Believe it or not, there are people that can be a double whammy in terms of social interaction and still be a decent person. I mean, that little cutscene, that guy got his head crushed. I literally said what Leon said. Like, Jesus Christ!
What?
Put the hand over my mouth. So, yeah. I was, before you took off, I was like, what were we talking about before that cutscene showed up? And then, like, yeah, I need to seriously get myself evaluated for OCD, and then I brought up TikTok and said, yeah, I'm not gonna self-diagnose like it does. And then I said, like in case anybody's curious, I gave my diagnoses out, and then said, like, yeah, people who have that are not always crazy. And then I said, like, when that cutscene came up, what happened in it, the reaction I had, Jesus fucking Christ, and putting a hand over my mouth in shock.
Hmm.
So yeah, I definitely got basic human empathy. I will say though, I probably feel more empathetic towards fictional characters than real people, because I know what real people are like.
It depends on. It just depends. For me, it just depends on who the person really is.
Yeah, like you, definitely. But then again, we're fucking like real blood brothers. So of course, if something bad happened to you, it's like it's a war path of vengeance, and there ain't a single person that would stop me. It would take a fucking full-on military strike force forming a firing line to bring me down. Until then, it would be a warpath. I've been like that ever since we were little kids.
I don't know.
If you remember that story of me punching, one of another kid in the face, because I heard over the phone they hit you over the head with a potentially lethal object. Yeah, even at like 6 years old, I was at least consciously aware enough to desire revenge, knew what that feeling was, and acted out. After I heard that, I literally said to myself, I'm gonna do everything I can to spend the night at his house. And whenever I got there, I'd walk around and wait for them to show up, and I was punching one of them in the face. And I did. There was 8 other kids, and the moment they got within arm's reach, not a word said other than insert like text bubble and comic book, blam, straight to the jawline. But yeah, I was 6 years old, and I'll go ahead and say it. The person I ended up punching was a girl. Didn't even know it was a chick, because all kids have high-pitched voices. And the chick I accidentally punched in the face, meaning I punched a chick in the face, had short hair and dressed like a boy. So you can't say like how dare you punch a girl in the face, when like we were all like 6 years old.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't even remember that shit.
Yeah, just like kids, after that we were all friends afterwards. Oh man, kids are so fucking weird. Literally fist fighting. You pick them up by the back of their collars, separate them, give them a chance to cool down, and next thing you know, they're hanging out like lifelong pals.
Dude, I forgot how to get out of this area. You can't go back because there ain't no way to get back to the station.
But yeah, bro, whenever my back stops hurting, I'm hoping I don't wake up the next morning with it completely out. I don't know if I told you this, bro, but when you were dating a particular person, I don't know if you want me to mention their name, so I won't. But the next day, whenever I went home and slept during the morning because I pulled an all-nighter, woke up and I woke up with my back out.
Yeah.
Explain that shit. Because whenever I woke up a few times and went right back to sleep. Like, oh man, why does my back hurt that like so much? And then finally I woke up the final time. I went to put my socks on. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I can't move. Oh shit. Now I know what that pain was about. My fucking back went out in my sleep. But yeah, if you want to know how bad it can get for any potential viewers, even laying down on your back, you cannot lift your leg, far enough to even put socks on. It's that fucking bad.
I'm lost, bro.
So yeah, like not in the form of a threat. Watch your back. I don't mean that metaphorically, because I've told people that and they're like, "Are you threatening me?" I go, "No, I'm not saying that like metaphorically. I mean that literally. Protect your spine at all cost." I think I told one of our personal friends that once. I don't know if you want me to mention his name either. It's the one you had beef with recently, living in Chicago, I think. And he took it like that. Now, there was no back and forth, but he's like, is there some reason I should feel threatened? Like, are you trying to tell me something? Like, is somebody after me? Like, no, bro. I mean, like, literally watch your spine. It is probably the most important thing you have besides your heart and your brain.
Yeah.
You take a bad enough spinal injury, you will never move again.
I am lost.
I can see that. I'm not laughing at you being lost. I'm just,
Oh my goodness gracious.
I was
Where
about
the
to say,
fuck
thought
do
it
I...
looked like you ran into an object. I couldn't even see it. For a split second, I saw the table you walked into.
It's, I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know if
I
that would be
don't...
the right way to
No.
watch or play a horror game. I cannot see beyond your flashlight, bro. And the little bit of light off to the sides of you. Now I can see.
I went
Wait,
through... I'm gonna go back down the ladder. I went through both doorways. I don't know where to go.
hey, bro.
Mm.
That battery you picked up, with you turning your flashlight off the minute you got into the parking garage, I'm going to assume it's like Folklore Hunter. Your flashlight can die out.
No.
Okay.
He just turned it off because we went into a lighter area.
Oh, so he does that automatically?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that?
Yeah, he does it automatically.
Um, I don't know about you, bro, but isn't that kind of dumb? Um, that game I referenced, Folklore Hunter, where it's got a day and night cycle, but the fucking days and nights literally cycle through as quickly as like maybe a couple of minutes. And the nights are obviously longer than the days. And you're out in like some mountain village thing,
So like, look,
and you got
you
like
can't, you
a
can't go back.
vampire hunting you, and they give you a flashlight, but the fucking battery can wear out. And you gotta find batteries to be able to use your flashlight again. I don't know if
I
you think
am
that's a dumb
fucking
idea, but
so lost right now.
like, bro, if you're playing a game where you're hunting a cryptid, should you not have an unlimited flashlight?
Some games like that make it where you make it harder that way, so you don't have an unlimited
Yeah.
flashlight.
But I will say the first map, like the Wendigo, to be honest, you don't really need the flashlight other than to navigate. That motherfucker's eyes glow and you can see him from a mile away. Even if it's just his eyes, you can't see his body. That game, though, did a really good job with like making it a psychological attack. The Wendigos around, it'll like mimic voices like a little girl asking, "Is anybody there?" And if you got a sensitivity to kids being in trouble, I have no doubt you'd run out of that cabin and he'd end up fucking you up. A YouTuber I watch who played that game even said that. He goes, "Man, he's using a little kid's voice playing on my soft heart."
See, you can't go back. You can't go back that way
Yeah.
because the
I would.
thing's out.
Never
but-
mind. Never mind. I was about to say, realistically, if Leon could just jump, he probably could. But then I saw that concrete wall in the way. Like, yeah. Now it makes sense.
I mean, over there where I could have went back, like where I fell,
Yeah.
where he attacked me, I could go back through there if I could, but I can't, and I don't know where to fucking go.
Yeah. There's one video game I play that's got an entire boss fight based on like, it's on a bridge, and if you don't kill it quick enough, it ends in a game over. It crushes you. And then, like, say, the first one you encounter, there's a door behind you and you can go through it. And you think, like, whew, man, I gotta... Oh, shit.
Dude, the thing should
There's
be down
another
here.
one? And then it's coming from the
that's what I
opposite
fucking
direction.
thought. I got him.
It's called
I'm
the,
so fucking blind.
It's called the Demon Wall. But with me thinking, like, you know, saying, you know, if Leon could just jump, you could probably clear that gap. But,
No, dude,
that boss fight in particular, like, if you guys could just jump over the railing and hang from the side of the bridge, that boss fight could be completely avoided. But of course, it's a game where you can't even jump, so.
No, my ass is so blind, dude. I
Yeah.
didn't grab the fucking,
Key card.
no, the, crank that I need.
Oh.
That's how blind I am.
Well, I mean, my screen's really dark. Even I'm right on top of my TV and I can't see beyond your flashlight. Now I can because of the red light, but the moment you get into an area like this, it's all I can see is what your flashlight illuminates. And a little bit of light off to your left and right side. Other than that, it's pitch black. There's not even a shelf I can see unless your flashlight's like within range of lighting it up. I can see to the end of that hallway from where you're standing to the end and the right. But the left, 90% of it's pitch black. That's as much visibility as I have, but my TV's dark. Intentionally, I've set it to be dark. Because whenever I play a game, I want, like, objects and shadows to pop. Or it gives objects more detail. Where it looks like it's 3D and crispier and doesn't, like, blend together. That's why I go out of my way to... I'll spend like 3 weeks, if I get a new TV, fiddling with the settings in picture just to make sure I got it right. But usually, bro, what I do is I turn all like the pixel tuning and stuff all the way up, the super resolution. And right now, bro, I got the brightness down on 35 and the contrast on 55. And then the gamma is on 1.8, but usually I go 2.4, the lowest you can possibly have it on. But that's too dark. That's so dark that even playing MX, I can't really see much. Even on a track that's daytime, it makes it super dark. With this game, though, it looks fine. To be honest, it's so dark that even when even Leon is like almost a shadow, unless you're standing right below a light. But yeah, 1.8 looks fine with this setting. I've also got HDR turned on, just in case anybody was curious as to what like my picture settings are, because it does look fucking good.
What this game? This game?
Well, I mean anything I'm watching, even like with the HDR or not. With this TV, at least, there is a big difference. Usually, if I turn the PS5 off and just watch YouTube on the TV, it kind of has like a white, like foggy look over it. Then I gotta turn some other settings off, like maybe turn the gamma down. But yeah, it's anything I watch that looks really good. All the objects and shadows and stuff pop great, giving it like a very standoutish look.
Gotcha.
Everything looks super crisp. And I don't know what TV you got, bro, but right now I'm using the Vizio. If I didn't have to swap my PS5 to this one, I'd be using an LG.
I got a Vizio. Where's
Uh,
my combat knife at? Oh, I must never got it back out of the enemy I killed.
is it
That sucks.
is yours the same one? It's like a oval shaped, or more like a capsule shaped remote. There's no like number pad. It's got a voice thing, and at the very top, it's got watch free, Sling, Netflix, Prime Video, Redbox, iHeartRadio, and I think Crackle. I'm just wondering if yours the TV's the same as mine.
Mine's a bigger remote.
But yeah, mine's practically got no buttons on it, other than like a circle navigation button, the cog for settings, and the apps I just mentioned. And then the mute and volumes on the side of the remote. But yeah, it's capsule shaped.
I thought there's an increment in here.
I think your TV might be bigger than mine on this one. But my LG TV, you might think I'm dumb for using a significantly larger TV sitting on a desk. Then I got a computer chair. I'm using it like a computer monitor. That thing is so fucking big, I would actually assign it a different name. Instead, call it a full home cinema instead of calling it a TV. It's an LG WebOS. But the problem is, with this Vizio TV, the audio sucks ass. And I'd like to benefit from both great picture and great audio. And then, I mean, I got a sound bar and a subwoofer, but when I plugged that in, I had Spotify going and was playing MX, and I'm sitting there revving the engine. I'm like, I can hear the music great, but I can't hear the engine at all. And on that TV, I can easily hear both. So I'm like, I'm not going to sacrifice audio quality by unplugging the sound bar. But the problem is, with it, yeah, I could hear the music, but I couldn't hear the engine. That's never been an issue before. And then I tried fucking around with the audio settings and couldn't figure out a way to balance it out. So I just said fuck it and switched the TVs around. But yeah, there's another reason I wished I didn't have to swap them out. Because the Vizio's got 3 HDMI plugs. And that one's only got 2. So I could have 3 consoles plugged up at the same time and switch between them without having to unplug and swap cables.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, yeah, it's not that big of an issue. Some people might say, like, oh, you privileged little having to swap cables. But no, I've been doing that shit my whole life. But whenever I got something that, you know, I don't have to do that anymore, of course I'm going to do that, and I'm going to complain when I can't use it. But yeah, I get that argument. It's like, somebody, like an extremely rich bitch, complaining that he got his Yeezys dirty. Like, if you don't want to get your fucking Yeezys dirty, don't wear them.
Yeah.
Or it's like somebody complaining that they ripped the sole out of their skate shoes when they're using them to skateboard in. Like, buddy, you're literally sliding your foot up and down what is the equivalent of sandpaper. Of course you're going to get holes in them. Even if the shoe was made to do that. Did I ever tell you that story, bro? Where when Glicks was still a skateboard-oriented store, I just bought a pair of audios, which they're not around anymore. But, no kidding, bro. The same day I put my foot down to brake when I was skating, and that one time, dude, I could literally take the bottom of the shoe from the toe and just pull on it, and it would go all the way down to the arch of my foot. So on the way home, I had to skate like that being my pushing foot. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to break my ankle if I keep pushing with that foot. Because, I mean, like half my insole or sole of my shoe was flopping around. So I just took the whole thing and ripped the whole bottom of them out.
Yeah.
The same day I bought those shoes, that happened. And another cool shoe story. It's not really like that, but it's about a pair I owned. But for anybody that knows about skateboarding, and particularly Bam Margera, I actually owned a pair of audio Bam. I think they were, like, the model was called Darklight. They had the heartogram on them. They were black, white, and had purple in it. You know, because the band Him, that's like their colors, black and purple. But, yeah, I actually owned a pair of those, and if I had kept them, that would probably be an extremely expensive item right now. I could probably sell those shoes for like $100 grand, if not more. Because one, audio's not around anymore. Two, they're a Bam Margera oriented shoe. And three, Darklight or Heartogram. Yeah, bro, if I put those up in a box, you think it would not be reasonable? If I resold those, I could sell them for a couple $100 grand. And not be like somebody saying, you actually think you're gonna get that much out of a shoe? It's like, you know what it is? I think that's reasonable. Again, the company's not around anymore, and it's literally Bam Margera shoe, like his full-on pro model, and it's the Heartogram. It would be like owning a model of Vans that's like limited edition, and then you wait like at this point.
Hey. Music, okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, you'll have to mute, but I'll keep going. But yeah, it would be like owning a pair of limited edition Vans, something that was sold for maybe a week. You keeping them in a box, and then waiting like 10 years, and then selling them for like $100 grand, and then thinking that's unreasonable. Like, yeah, to anybody else, yeah, I could agree. But when it comes to somebody who's literally a shoe connoisseur for collector items, I said no, they'd probably pay more than that. In fact, they'd probably say themselves, like, what are you asking for? $100 grand? They'd probably say, no, you need to up that. You're way under what you could get out of those. Like, buddy, I don't think I need more than 100 grand. Like, well, if you won't, I'll take them off of you for the price you're asking for, and then I'll resell them for a couple mil. And then if somebody actually said that, I'd probably be like, nah, I'll take the couple mil. Like you said you'd resell them for. Like, if you think that they're easily worth that much, nah, pay up the couple mil, pal, if you want them. There are some things that you would never think are worth that much that are worth that much. There's trading cards that are worth a couple mil, depending on what condition they're in. At least a pair of shoes you can actually use. A trading card's like something you just put in a fucking piece of plastic and hang up on your wall. You know, like, oh no, it's just for looking at. But then again, I would say if you're wearing a pair of shoes that cost that much, you're an idiot. For every second you're wearing them and every step you take, say a pair of shoes are worth a couple mil. One step, 1 second goes by, they're on your feet. That value's dropped by like 500,000. It's incredible what just touching an item with a finger can drop its value. But yeah, I'm done talking about that. But yeah, I thought it was cool that around the time I was in intermediate school, like 5th and 6th grade, I actually owned a pair of BAM Audio BAM hardened RAM. And me being a dumbass kid, I just left them laying outside at one point and went back and got them. I can't remember why I did that, but that was something I did a lot. Wearing a coat, if I got hot walking around, I just toss it somewhere and leave it. I was fucking really stupid. Oh shit. Yeah, that just killed you. Fuck, bro.
Oh, my mic's muted the whole time. That's why I was trying to talk to you and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do all that over again. Thanks for watching, guys.
How far did that set you back?
Pretty fucking far. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.